I move to approve the
last meeting.
December minutes. VP report. Just read it.
So, I'm still looking for a few meeting hosts. And one's coming up soon, March. I have nobody volunteered to host the March meeting. Scott Camp, who is filling in as secretary, has April. Matthew has tentatively volunteered for a tech session in April.
Okay, sounds great.
You don't remember that?
You gotta stop that drinking, man. Come to the meeting. Dry
Andy and Cynthia have volunteered for May. Mike and Jennifer have volunteered for June. I don't have anybody for July or August. And then we're maybe going to do the pier in September, and Eric is hopefully going to set that up for us. I volunteered for October, the Olcheski's in November.
June might be a problem because there's an AMGA national meet at the beginning of June.
Hey Rob, we'll do July.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, do you already have a July? No, that's what? I thought July was open.
July is open.
I should do July instead of June.
So would you rather?
Okay, she's gonna do July, you're gonna do June.
She's saying she needs to switch to July, so can you do June?
Yeah.
Okay. And,
What?
so I need somebody for August.
In March. What we're doing?
And March.
It doesn't matter.
March and
So
August.
if you want to volunteer for July or March, please
No,
see
not July.
July's deadline.
March or August.
March or
March
August.
or August. March or August.
We could do August instead of July.
So March or July.
Make up your mind, Jennifer.
We do need somebody for March.
August, definitely.
March or July. So see Rob. All right, keep it down. We can barely talk. We can hear each other. Okay, activity report. Say you're up for activity report.
Alright, I think I'm going to be loud enough, right? Everybody can hear me?
No.
First of all, everybody, thanks for coming out for the December Decoys Restaurant and Drive Through the Suffolk Lights. I realize that Suffolk is not as advanced as Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and the lights weren't that extravagant, but it was still a nice drive. Some heavy traffic getting out there, but it was a nice evening. Alright, so a couple things we got planned coming up. I talked to Scott yesterday. Well, first thing first, the Hampton Roads Car Council, we had voted last meeting for us to become members with that again. So I submitted the application, and the next meeting for the Hampton Roads Car Council is the 27th of January, and then they're going to do the vote-in, and I'll pay the dues at that meeting. Once we get that, I'm sorry?
If they vote you in.
That's, well, I guess that's their process, is they got to beat us and vote us in. I don't know how it works yet.
Wear a tie.
Yes, sir. I'll take that. But as soon as that's taken care of, I'll let everybody know, and then the calendar should be open to us from the Hampton Roads Car Council to be able to see what other groups in the area are doing, which right now it's closed to everybody unless you're a member. So I'll pass on what we get on the 27th of January. I don't think they're going to say no. I don't know why they would. I'm sure they would. They'll take the check. All right, next thing is February 15th. We're looking at doing a run. Now, I realize I'm from Suffolk. Pam and I live in Suffolk. And I don't want to drag everybody up to Suffolk all the time. But I have been told by several people that, you know, it'd be nice to have areas to take drives that isn't necessarily congested with traffic and stoplights. So what I've done is on February 15th, Riddick's Folly. If anybody's ever heard of Riddick's Folly? Yeah. Okay. It's a historic house downtown Suffolk. In 1837, there was a fire that took out most of the East End, and a guy named Riddick built a house there. Well, it was so extravagant, his neighbors called it his Folly, and the name stuck. In 1860s, it was taken over by Union soldiers. General John Peck as a Union stronghold and their headquarters in Southern Virginia. So there's a lot of Civil War history museum. It's like a museum within a museum within a museum. It's for the family, but there's a lot of Civil War memorabilia in there and a lot of period correct furniture. Although a lot of the original furniture was stolen by the Union Army when they left in 1865. Luckily, a lot of the art went to New York and returned back to the family, so they're back on display. It's supposed to be a really nice museum. I haven't been there yet, but I thought on February 15th we could go and do a house tour. And then from there, and I set up 3 different routes. A 19, a 25, and a 34-mile ride out on Suffolk, going out North Carolina Road down to about Skeetertown Road, back, basically just a big loop going out toward Emporia, not that far, and then coming back to downtown Suffolk, and then stopping for beer or libation or whatever you want at Barron's Pub in downtown. No, Barron's Pub in downtown Suffolk, not Portsmouth. It's a nice bar. It's kind of like this. It's really deep, but it's not as wide. But it's nice and it's enjoyable in there. It's a good atmosphere. Now we're hoping the weather's good February 15th, so we'll keep everybody posted. But right now, that's the plan for the next ride. And I promise you, I've done this ride in several variations of it about a dozen times with IMG, and it's a fun drive. You get out there off of 13 and you get onto Carolina Road and all the little back roads there that kind of connect all the major roads together. A lot of twists and turns and trees on both sides, and I'll probably bring the drone and try to get some overhead footage of cars driving by. You know, maybe we'll have to stop a few times to get set up, but you know, make a little movie out of it. Would you all like to do 19 mile or go for the 30 mile? 30. All right. So what I'll do is I'll get the map and send it to Scott, and we can get it put out so everybody has the map and knows what they're looking at. I don't want it to be a mystery. Well, let's make sure we do it around.
Mysteries are fun.
Right. Other than that, Pam and I have been looking at other things to be doing in the future. Don't have anything solidified yet. I want to put out as done yet. I know Bruce is probably a lot more organized than me, but we're new at this, so hey, we get to February and then we'll figure out what we're doing in March and pass that on to Scott and get it put out at the next dipstick. But I'll make sure to write something up for this next upcoming event and get that in for the next dipstick. Thank you. And again, if anybody has anything they want to do as an activity that they always thought, well, Bruce isn't listening to me, I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I'm listening. I need all the help I can get on this. Obviously, Bruce is a good resource, but I don't want to rely on him the way we did in the past, or assume we did in the past, based on the dipsticks. But yeah, it's just something you want to do, or where someplace you want to go. Just let us know, and we'll work out the details. All right. Any questions? All right. I'll shut up. Hey. Your hat is in the back of my car. Hey. That's not what I meant. I meant the engine head. Oh God, he recorded that, didn't he?
I didn't have it on.
Treasure remains in great condition. Our only expenses recently were we paid $180 for the printing of the directories. The nice hard copies over here. For those that don't have one yet. And we did some subsidizing of the holiday dinner. So after all those bills are paid, our new balance is $1,990.30. We're fat. Name tags. I've got 4 name tags ready for pickup over at Virginia Art Now. They called me too late today to pick them up today. I'll have them at the February meeting at Scott's house. Anybody else that can do that needs a name tag, let me know, and I'll make a software order right now. That's it.
All right, so if you need a name tag, see Mark. Hey, Mark.
Yeah,
And then if you want a directory, a hard copy directory of the group, Mike has it. So please see Mike. All right, dipstick report.
Dipstick. It's a slow month this month, so if you want to write something that gets published, this is the month. By the 20th, please. With pictures.
Not picky.
Membership report. Mike.
So we had a late renewal in December, which pushed us above the 100 mark. So we're at 101.
You had one today. Did you get it?
Huh?
Did you get the one today?
I can see it.
There's one that somebody
We're
paid
at
today.
102 then.
All right.
And like they said, they got some hard copies of the club roster. If you didn't get one, the holiday brunch they're here, so pick them up. And that's it. See you again.
All right.
Yay, Mike.
Yay, Mike! Yeah. 4 more years, right here. Technical report. I don't want to have Terry. Terry is out sick today. So we all think about Terry. He's not super sick. He just has a little cold. So we'll see how he
I
gets
got something technical.
Okay.
I got some short chrome. I think they're BA thread screws for Fred's windshield at my house. I got those screws, Fred.
You don't realize I left my house in Texas at 5:30. But he was able to drive out with the
We had to take Fred's windshield all back apart and then put it all back together.
All right. Old business. Anybody want to bring up any old business? All right. New business. Do we have any new business? Terry, you want to bring up any new business? No. Okay. No. Mark time. Any Mark time comments? Yes, Jim.
My MGB is totally fuel injected now, and it is I can reproduce all the parts, and you can fuel inject your B for about $2,500 if you're interested with a Holly sniper. I will show it off at the February meeting at Scott's.
Kathy, you want to go for it? Yeah. Anybody else? Any other Mark time? Going once, going twice. Sold. Rose and Don are here. Yay! So over to you, Rose, for regalia.
Is there anybody else that needs tickets? I think so too. We have 50-50, and then we have 4 different items that's going to be raffled off.
How about first in line?
First of mine, that's next month.
Too late. Too late, Andy. You can be first in line.
The 50-50, it's $35. Well, you're still getting on its way. I guess that's the pen and pick. I didn't pick this number. It jumped out. You're louder than I am.
272. 272.
Last 3 numbers.
Read the wrong one.
272. Hey.
A girdle. Got your
Yeah,
girdle.
but it's different.
Tool belt? Tool belt.
Oh, there, my dear. You're busy.
What's that?
You're busy doing your job.
Rob, try it on.
This is a tool belt. Next one. 300. 300. That'd be early.
Right behind you.
That's me.
A $2,000 prize. $289er. What you want? Two.
Do not drop it.
Mounted on the dashboard.
We found it in an antique store.
266. 266. Anybody? It's gonna be somebody.
Yeah, I got it again.
266.
It's another tool belt.
Man, this is it's another tool belt. It's an MGA with an opening hood. One more door prize. 297, which is me. What I win.
Shake the box. Shake the box.
You want to trade a B for me? Thank you, sir.
This is for the 2050.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
cash. 35 and a half? $35 is your share.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So next meeting will be at my house down in Great Bridge in Chesapeake. It'll be a Saturday breakfast, so kick the tires at 10 and we'll have breakfast at 10:30. On February 1st, it's going to be on the website. I'll send a note out. So we'll do that at my house next month. So with that being said, we have a motion to adjourn. Second. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.